Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a tool that's all about taming business chaos. We're using Eric Hoggard's Field Guide to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central to break down what it is, where it came from, and what it could mean for your company.
So, if your business is growing, does this feel familiar? You've got finance over here in their spreadsheets, the sales team has its own app, and your operations, well, that's just a wild maze of data that doesn't talk to each other. Getting one clear answer about what's really going on becomes a daily fight. That's the operational chaos so many companies run into when they start to scale up.
So, the big question is, how do you move out of that chaos and actually get some control back? Well, the answer really lies in bringing everything into a single, unified system.
I love this analogy. Think about it. Without a conductor, an orchestra is just a bunch of noise, right? Every instrument is playing its own thing. But with a conductor, everybody's on the same page, playing from the same music, and suddenly you have harmony. In this story, Business Central is that conductor.
Okay, so what is this conductor? Exactly. Let's define what Business Central really is and dig into its history, which is actually surprisingly deep. To put it simply, it's designed to be an all-in-one application that can run your entire business. So instead of juggling a bunch of separate systems, it brings everything. Your finances, your sales, your supply chain, your projects, all under one digital roof.
Now here's what makes it so different. It looks and feels like a modern cloud app, but it's not some new kid on the block. As the source material points out, it's actually built on top of 30 years of functionality. It's been evolving for decades, learning from businesses that have trusted it all that time.
And this timeline really shows that incredible journey. I mean, look at this. It started way back in 1987 as a simple little DOS program. Then it evolved into the legendary Navision and Nav platforms. And in 2009, it brought in the modern 3-tier platform, which is just a fancy way of saying it separated the database, the logic, and the user interface for way more flexibility. That's over 30 years of built-in knowledge about how businesses actually run.
So how does it really pull all those different parts of a business together into just one system? Let's take a look at the core modules and how they're integrated.
Okay, at its heart are these integrated modules. You see things like financial management, with those acronyms GL, AR, AP. That's your general ledger, accounts receivable, and accounts payable. But the key here is that they're all connected. So when your sales team sends an invoice, your inventory is updated automatically and the financial entry posts instantly. No more spending hours on manual double entry.
And this quote right here, this gets to the very soul of it. There are no batch processes. That means you're not waiting until midnight for all the systems to sync up. It creates a real-time, single source of truth. So from the CEO down to the person in the warehouse, everyone is looking at the exact same, up-to-the-minute information.
But of course, no two businesses are the same, right? Everyone does things a little bit differently. And that brings us to what might be the platform's most powerful feature, its incredible flexibility and how it connects to other things.
You can really shape this system to fit your exact needs. An individual user can just personalize their own screen to see what they want. A manager can go a step further and design a layout for their entire team. Then you can extend it with thousands of apps from Microsoft's App Source, or even have developers build something completely custom for you.
And here's where it gets really powerful. Business Central doesn't live on an island. It is woven right into the Microsoft ecosystem that your team probably already uses every day. This means you can do things like manage business data right from inside Outlook, refresh financial reports directly in Excel, or build these beautiful interactive dashboards with Power BI.
You also get a pretty fundamental choice to make. You can run it in the cloud, as a service, where Microsoft handles all the updates and infrastructure, or you can choose to run it on premises, on your own service. This gives you more hands-on control and direct database access. That's what the allowed SQL access means, which some companies need for really complex setups or specific compliance rules.
All right, so with all that power and flexibility, what are the key things you should take away from all this? And how would you even get started?
First off, you're not going to be a guinea pig here. That number, over 1 million users, represents all the people who have run their businesses on this platform's foundation, back when it was Navision and Nav. We're talking about a technology that is built on decades of trust.
And the good news is, you don't have to figure this all out alone. You actually work with an experienced Microsoft partner who guides you through it. They'll help you pick the right license,
Essential covers most businesses, and Premium is for companies with manufacturing or complex service needs. And you can almost always start with a free trial just to get in there and play around yourself.
So, when you boil it all down, Business Central offers a clear path away from the chaos of disconnected apps and toward a single intelligent platform that can adapt to you. It brings together decades of trust with all the benefits of modern technology. Which really just leaves one final question for you to think about. Does the software you're using today truly match the unique DNA of your business?